and how to tie my shoes, but my baby taught me the blues.
Textiles is the go-to brand for the coolest and softest Texas shirts. It is a family-owned and ran business started by two high school teachers that love to support local and the great state of Texas. A portion of their sales is donated to help scholarship graduating seniors. Tumbleweed Textiles' goal is to outfit every proud Texan with their unique hand-drawn designs. You better go check out their Texas goodies at www.shoptwt.com. Use coupon code LOCALLIVE for 20% off today.
Here we are, another edition of Texas Local Live. I'm your host, Ben Martinek. Tonight, Cole Risner's on here with us. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate you coming down here. We're at the ranch in Las Colinas, if you didn't know that already.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch the first episode, then shame on you.
I think I actually played my first gig in DFW here.
Right here?
Yeah,
oh
on this stage.
Gosh,
yeah.
This is incredible.
A long time
I'm so
ago.
glad this is happening tonight. If you're not here live, get here. Come here.
Yeah.
There's still a few seats left. It's filling up, I think, but you should get down here. Just a few. There's just a couple left here. This is a giant venue, but we love it here very much.
It's a cool spot.
And we really do love these koozies. Tumbleweed Textiles. Look at that. Do you like that? Get in there.
Looks
Get
real
in there
good.
with that. You were telling us you were using these things, yeah? You're using
We're supporting both Texas
Tejas.
beers.
Tejas
Both
all the
of
way,
them.
man. Cheers.
I know. Cheers, brother.
Yes, sir. Oh, good old Tumbleweeds. You
Oh,
said
yeah.
you were using these guys a little bit?
Yeah, Jeb over at Tumbleweed's a good friend of mine, and I haven't talked to him in a little while. I haven't needed him, but because he just does such good work.
Oh, well, there you go. Jeb's
man.
about to start calling you up and selling more.
That's fine.
Sell. So, Cole, I'd like to start it off, man. I would just want to know why music. What got you into this profession?
Man, I don't know. I don't know why I wrote my first song. I just think I did just to see if I could. I think I was 13 or 14, and I could. Like, I wrote my first song in like 3 hours, and it had verses, choruses, and it was a fully functioning song.
It's a very depth song.
Yeah,
I like
and
it.
so and I actually I played that song like 3 or 4 years later when I actually had a band when I was 17.
Yeah.
And so it was encouraging that I had songs that held up. I do not remember that song now.
I was about to ask, man.
Yeah, I
Damn.
can't remember it.
I was just about to ask you that. Yeah, I like to know if someone's still
It
playing
was
their
not
song
good.
from back in the day.
I think the content was real off the wall.
Yeah.
I remember what it was about. I just do not remember how to play it or anything.
Dude, it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks one day. I hope. Oh, that'd be so sweet.
I'm gonna hit my head or something.
That'd be so. Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
just
that's
gonna
all you'll be
come
able to
right
play.
back.
That's it.
Only song
On
I'll
the
know.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Here's the future.
But
man.
yeah, man. I learned I had a knack for it, and then I learned I had a knack for being in front of a band, and I wasn't nervous talking to people in a microphone.
Yeah.
And I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Just kind of kept going and going and going.
Very cool. So you got into that. You started writing young, obviously.
Yeah.
So getting that going, and so that was stuck in you. When did you start booking or playing live gigs, I guess, in front of the
when
audience?
I was 17, I got asked to be in a band, and we started just playing. I grew up in Greenville, Texas.
Okay.
And we started just playing. We played a couple shows around there, and then got in another band and still, kind of do what you do, where somebody books a gig, and or somebody knows somebody you're playing a gig for. And,
Yep.
And then when I was 18, I moved from Greenville all the way out to Pittsburgh, Texas, way out in East Texas.
Okay.
And that's when I learned how to be like a songwriter, like a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
And then just started booking
click from there,
shows
yeah.
and just trying to play as much as I could
That's cool.
and write as much as I could.
Very cool. That's awesome, man. So did you take the full-time leap at it, or
Yeah,
was it
I did
that time
that,
out in Pittsburgh, or is it?
I took the full-time leap at it. I started playing full band shows more consistently in 2010, I think it was.
Okay.
So about 8 years ago, and then went full-time 3 years ago. I think it was. Like about
So you've
this
been at
time.
it for a little while then, yeah.
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah. I mean, I've been playing I've been making music for a really long time.
Good.
So,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just got to get it out into the masses, man. Like, get it going, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Doing
That's
stuff
so
like
cool.
this.
Dude, this is exactly why we created this.
Yeah, it's
Take
awesome.
advantage of it.
Yeah.
And we've
this
had it, man.
This wasn't around 10 years ago.
No, this went around 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's we've been honing our skills and trying to make something worth value here and not just something else on the internet.
You're doing a good job, man.
We're trying, man. We're doing it. We got that light right there, and we got this cool camera, and we got 2 microphones. So
I thought that camera was a microphone.
I know, right? It's
When
snazzy, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
It can zoom in right now, like on this little area, and not move. Or then it just does a wide, and then it can pan. He's probably doing all sorts of cool little stuff over there right now.
Now I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. It's all good.
I'm afraid it's like.
Hey, just
zooming
get
right
used
in
to
on
it,
me.
because hopefully at some point this will be a norm for you, and you'll be, yeah, shrug it off.
That's true.
See, we're trying to get you. This is coaching as well. We'll send you the bill later. So you've been gigging for a while. You've been doing the full time for about 3. Tell us a little bit about life on the road, maybe a little bit of the culture out there.
Man, for me, it's a little bit different, I feel like, because I try to pursue more of the songwriter side of it.
Okay.
I try to run in the circles with guys that are straight ahead songwriters. So.
Are you doing a lot of collaboration then? Or are you
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
or
like
are you
I've
just
done
taking
some
influences?
Yeah, I mean, well, I take a lot of influence. I look up to a lot of guys like that, like Walt and stuff like Walt Wilkins, but then I'll do co-writes with a lot of people like Jackie Darlene and I have that. We just did a single that came out, and it's doing pretty good. We didn't release it like to radio or anything, but different radio stations are picking it up. Like the Ranch and the Wolf have both played it, and it's always good when
That's
you
big.
don't have to promote something
Heck
and
yeah.
it just holds up like that. But yeah, for me, like I've always wanted to be like a songwriter first. Like I don't.
Performance is secondary
Yeah,
to it.
I if I don't ever like sell out a huge venue or something like that, I'll be okay with that. But if I can still walk to my mailbox and get those royalty
Get that
checks,
check.
I'm fine with that.
Dude, heck yeah. That's what I feel like you have to almost take that path. It diverges at some point in your career.
Yeah,
or you may have just been, you get forced into it, but you kind of got to make that decision, don't you?
Yeah, kind of. Like you think about a lot of young guys that are playing, and there's no wrong way about doing it.
No, there's no rules at all.
But it's kind of like, are you gonna go 110% to your craft, or are you gonna go 110% to playing shows or getting out there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
you have a lot of guys that are playing 150, 200 dates a year and may have only been in a band for a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
And their songwriting chops may not be there yet,
Sure.
But that's something that's been really important to me. So I've tried to put more time and more effort into the pen and paper aspect of song, of the music business.
Yeah, and you still keep I would argue even both sides of the chops side of it. I think that you can be an excellent songwriter without being an excellent guitar player or musician, but at the same time, I feel like
I could play you 5 Guy Clark songs that all start and sound the exact same.
Yeah.
Right? But they all have a completely different impact.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
You know what
true,
I mean?
True. That's true, man. And it just depends. I'm a big proponent on honing what you have, I guess. So, like, you have a certain skill set, you have a certain realm that you're in. Again, Guy Clark, for example, knew exactly where the bubble was, so to speak, and then drilled it. And then every single thing that came out of that bubble was, gold. It was to the high caliber that you needed. Whereas you try to play, something here, something there, blues, something here, playing rock there, and you're just thinned out, scattered, and it's not as high quality as you want. I guess.
Like I'm still a firm believer that the whole scene was built on the song, and if you could strip away everything, and it's just a guy and their guitar, that song should still be just as impactful as if it's in front of 5,000 people, full band, rocking and rolling.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so
quiet music, man, that's the kicker. If you can play music soft and you still have an impact, that's huge, man.
I try to be as soft as I can. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, there's another thing. You see, I'm totally phasing out on like all this. I watch YouTube videos all day, just like random music stuff or whatever. And I saw another one of this. I can't remember this band that was recording soft. It was all soft recorded. Everything they did was like their amps were on 2, and the mics were nice and tuned up and toned, but everything they played was so quiet. and that you had to be good. You can't mess up, because if you mess up soft, you're gonna notice it. Play clean guitar, electric
you
guitar.
can't hide.
No gain. Yeah, so
that's why they always, those old players were so good, was because they didn't have everything. They couldn't fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly. But flip that to songwriting is what I was getting at, like playing the soft songwriting aspect where you put it all on the line, and it's almost like a cappella. Just sing your lyrics and just
no, absolutely.
Let it go.
Most of the time, if I'm writing a song, if I can write it without my guitar, then I know I've got something good.
Yeah.
Because if the lyrics can stand alone,
sure,
then you've got something that's
you're just only building on it from there. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome, man. Very cool. So you've, I don't know if we actually got to the point of you like playing your experience on the road, but we'll move past this one because I got another setup for you here.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know a little bit about your marketing, a little bit of how you go. I'm assuming you do a lot of stuff on your own, entrepreneurial spirit. So tell us some stuff that you have found successful in your career thus far, or stuff that hadn't worked, I guess.
Well, social media now makes everything so much easier, but then it also kind of makes it so much harder because they tell you, if you want to be competitive, you got to be able to do all these different things, And so I think for me, what's helped me the most is I just try to find a platform that fits my personality. Yeah. It's like Instagram for me. I really enjoy Instagram because I can be more spontaneous. It can be more of a representation of who I am as a person, which I feel like authenticity is king.
Yeah.
People will buy into an artist if they can believe who you are is really who you are.
Yep. That's very true.
And so for me, like, I try to do the Twitter stuff and the Facebook stuff. I'm not really great at it.
But you do it because you have to.
I have to do it. Yeah. My wife is like, she's the one who tells me to make sure I do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like for me, it's kind of always been back and forth. I always just believe that the most important thing is the songs.
Yeah. Yeah, you drive that point home pretty good. I like it.
Man, I'm telling you, like, I love the songwriting part of it.
Yeah, that's great, man. What's the fastest song you've ever written?
That's a great question.
I say fast. How the quickest time, turnaround time for a song, I should say. Not your minute song.
I won't say it's. Well, I've got a song that I wrote in about. I think I wrote it in about an hour, and then I maybe went back and tweaked it the next day. It's hard to tell. You
got those. An hour. That's
you
what
got
I mean,
like
though,
those 30-minute kind of 45-minute wonders. I used to work at Chili's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember on a break, in 20 minutes, I wrote a song.
Ooh.
And then added guitar to it when I got home, and I put it on my
so that
record.
Counts. 20 minutes. That's a winner.
It worked out for me.
There you go. That's a winner. Yeah, it doesn't have to be guitar. Just writing a song, having the full thought, because the song's a story, right? I mean, you gotta have some sort of premise.
Lyrics are the hardest part.
Yeah.
Lyrics are by far the hardest part.
Yep. Well, they are for you because you're holding yourself to that level. Some people do oohs and ahs for 5 choruses, and that's it.
Hey.
Or bars.
I wish I could be Beyonce or whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Right? I mean,
Queen Bee.
Come on. Hashtag Queen Bee. We're going to trend on that now, homeboy. Come on. Come on with it, Beyonce. Let's go. Oh, yes. Yeah, thank you, Claiborne. So, you lost my train of thought, but you are definitely ridden on the songwriting aspect, which we dig. We've had that a lot on here.
Yeah. I've done a lot of songwriting competitions and stuff like that.
I was going to ask you that, yeah.
I did the Larry Joe thing last year, and that turned out really good for me. Yeah. And, I made a lot of great contacts through that. And then I've won other competitions or made finalists as other.
Have you been to Nashville yet?
I have.
Okay. How's that?
I mean, I like Nashville.
For you, what's your perspective on it? Yeah.
Well, I don't think you. Well, it's funny because I have a friend that's a songwriter in Nashville, and he'll say it's a 10-year town. So you got you go there, you grind for 10 years, and that's normally when you get cut. Or he'll say, if you're lucky, it's a 6-month town.
Yeah.
And so to me, it's kind of like.
I like that.
I think that Texas is on the verge of being so competitive with Nashville that people are going to be flying to Austin to try to write songs like Texas songwriters are playing in venues.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about how far Cody Johnson, Cody Jinks, Co Wetzel, maybe Cole Risner. We'll see how the
I like the alliteration there.
Yeah, you see what I did there? You see how far they've started to reach out of Texas, and it has nothing to do with them being Texas country.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No.
It's their version of country music.
Sure.
And
people are going to label it whatever they want. But yeah.
And if that's what the new norm is for country music, then there's no reason why Texas can't be the next Nashville.
It's guerrilla country.
It
You heard it
is.
here first.
That's good.
Coin that. Save that. Guerrilla country, man. Because I can't
like
wait
that.
for the day when someone flies into Austin and they're like, all right, we're riding. Oh, yeah, well, you got to drive like 300 miles that way, though, because that's where this guy is tonight, and like that's who you need to ride with. Or you need to go 450 this way because that's where this chick is, and she's killing it. Texas is a huge state, man, and it just breeds this massive, it's not saturated like the town of Nashville's constricted to, and I just love that part about it. So.
Well, I think what saves Texas from being so saturated is with everybody who goes to Nashville, they're going there with. I don't think there are a lot of people that are going to Nashville that are going, I'm going to change Nashville.
Right.
I'm the one who's going to change it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because those people don't leave their towns.
No.
And they change where they are. That's why
Yeah.
Willie came back
Yeah.
to Texas.
Exactly.
Right? And then turned Austin into what it is.
It's very true. Very, very true. He's giving me the time thing. Because we do have to get going because we do have music here today. We're tuning Texas. We're at the ranch. In case you didn't know, we're refreshing here. Cole's going to play some tunes. Before we go, though, plug it up. Tell us where you already kind of got into where you have your stuff, but tell us where to find all your content.
Man, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal. I think I got an email or something from Tidal today.
Tidal?
You familiar with Tidal?
Tidal?
Yeah. Who'd you say that was? Beyonce.
Oh, Queen Bee. Oh, now I see.
No,
this was all just plugs.
It's
for
all a plug for Tidal.
Man.
No, Tidal's
right.
like it's. As an artist, when you submit your songs to all the streaming services, you get like Amazon Play and all that, and Google Play and Tidal. And Tidal is one of them. It's not as popular as Spotify.
But you're going directly to Tidal and working through there.
I don't. I've
never heard of it. This is news to me, so I'm
I
going
do
to
not
go.
have a Tidal app. I just use Spotify.
I'm going to get one now, I guess. So I'm going to see what that's about.
Yeah, Spotify is. I tell people Spotify because it's
more casual.
It's cross-platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like Apple Music.
Yeah.
Where it's only
You're
on
stuck
iPhones.
there. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go there and find me or ColeRisner.com.
Okay.
Instagram is Cole Risner.
Okay.
I think my Twitter is the Cole Risner.
Okay.
There's a kid in Ohio named Cole Risner, and he's got @Cole Risner. So I've been messaging him to say, hey, bro.
Hey, man.
Can I have it, please?
You need to sell me that.
Yeah, give me that.
I know Beyonce, dude.
Well,
Come on.
I told him, I said, I'll send you a T-shirt. It'll have your name on it.
Oh, that's
it'll
true.
say Cole Risner.
That's true. It will. What if he's got like 50,000 followers or like 100,000? He's just killing it on Instagram.
Well, I need to play where he lives then.
That's
because
true.
then people will buy into Cole Risner's
Start
live
tagging
show.
his
Exactly.
Instagram.
That's a genius.
I'd
right
go.
there.
I'll
That's
take
some
on
good.
that, man. Well, Cole, we dig you chatting with us, man. We're gonna get some music now because I think people are ready to hear some tunes. But
That'd be great, brother.
appreciate the,
Thanks, man.
the talk, man. I'm looking forward to hearing these words
Yes,
tonight.
sir.
Come down and see us. If you're not here, watch us live. We're gonna be streaming this whole show next. Stick around, y'all.
Yeah.
Mama taught me to sing, and my daddy taught me how to be a man. Life taught me how to get back up when I didn't think I could stand. And granddaddy taught me how to fish and how to tie my shoes. But my baby taught me the blues. For days I wonder where you been, if you ever gonna come back home, or if I'd hold you again. Well, I'm not gonna make you have to choose, so I'll just wait here, walking in the blue. Darling, you don't know what I do for you. Instead you run around on me chains, let go of the reins, and finally set me free. You can call me a dreamer, or you can call me a fool, or you can call me crazy, baby, for waiting on you. You have my heart, and I got nothing to lose, 'cause my life now is washed in. Yes, my life now is washed in. Yes, my life now is washed in the blue.